I mean, I ordered the pork pho with the steamed pork dumplings,
Mm-hmm.
and the dude that I was there with, he ordered I don't remember which pho he got, but he had never had it before, so it was probably chicken.
You gotta go safe and go chicken first.
Yeah, and then he got the
Okay, let's see how
fried
I
pork
gotta
wontons.
ask you the truth.
Hmm.
Sriracha.
Yeah, they had sriracha.
No, I don't care if they had it. Did you use it?
Dude, it was the cock on the...
Yeah! Yes! Stir it until the whole entire thing turns orange, and then you're like, oh, yeah, that's the shit.
Not quite.
That's the shit. Yeah! Let's go now!
Not quite that far. I like flavor, not the whole...
Sriracha's sweet. Sriracha's not like fire. So you're sitting there with the fucking...
Hey, save this a sec, man.
The community chopsticks, and you're like...
Community.
Yes!
Community chopsticks. That sounds so gross.
But that's what they are, man. Chopsticks that you reuse. It's the community chopsticks, man.
Well, if they're the metal ones or the plastic ones, and you know that they're washing them or whatever.
Yeah, they're still community.
But if you're getting the little bamboo shoots,
but they don't use the bamboo shoots at pho places. It's usually you get the big cube sticks, and you pull your two sticks out, and you're like.
No, this one was they were like some sort of polymer or something.
Okay, fine, plastic, whatever, it's a polymer, whatever. So you sitting and then you shovel and you noodle and you meat and you sriracha, and then you pick the bowl up and you go.
That's exactly what happened. It was fantastic.
Shit right there.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
So one of these days I gotta take you down there to that place, man. You know, I said, we had one where I had the cup and it was the green tea, the strawberry green tea.
Boba.
Well, they have boba tea there at Papa Son's. Yeah. They also have boba tea at right down the street at Titus Landing at the French place, La Crave. Yeah.
I've seen their boba tea. It didn't look bobish.
It definitely has tapioca balls.
But were they soaked? Because
they're at the bottom, so I don't know. I'm not a fan of the milky boba tea and the tapioca.
I'm a green tea boba tea dude.
Well, I haven't had the green tea bobas. I really like green tea, so I'm always afraid that I'm going to ruin it. So I've been safe as far as what I add to it.
I've never had green tea. I've never had bad green tea boba.
Okay. That's good to know. They use tapioca balls
But I've had it in Chinatown and things like that. So places where your boba's got to be, because people are like, there ain't no real boba.
Well, I gotta take you to Papa Son's.
Bad reputation. People talking smack about your boba. You can't be having people, and then the feds come, and then you're all fucked up from there because the feds are involved, and then
All right, we gotta cool the curse in and.
We're recording. You see,
not quite
good. You see, we're not ready, so I can get it all out of my system now.
Yeah.
I need a nap.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Okay.
You seem ready.
No, there's no sunglasses.
No, there's no sunglasses.
Oh my God.
Where are your sunglasses?
They're not here.
Oh no.
They're in someplace else.
Should we stop?
That's true.
We've gone too far.
We've gone. Shit. All right. Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to another episode of the Not Robots podcast. That's your host, Harry.
That's Pete.
And he is covering his face with his hand today because he is somehow missing his sunglasses. And you can't see his retinas because it's dangerous.
It's a thing.
Well, I don't want you to poke yourself in the eye. What if you're eating, spicy snack foods? And then your eyeballs.
What snack foods is spicy?
Let's
go.
Spicy
This is America. You know what snack foods are? The ring ding, the ho ho, the little Debbie.
Well, you need to explain your brain.
Like moon pies.
Expand your brain.
You gotta get some moon pie. Get some moon pie.
Okay, I'm about to to possibly
Devil dogs.
blow your brain hole
Devil dogs.
to another galaxy real quick.
Let's see now. What else?
Chex Mix.
Butterfingers.
There's now
Butterfinger. There's Baby Ruth. There's
candy bars.
There's Twix. There's Mounds. But I don't think we can talk about that in this episode.
They have nuts. Wait, no, which one is?
Really?
Almond Joy has
I didn't.
It's
Mounds don't. Yeah, cause
that's how the commercial.
Almond Joy's got nuts.
Big jingle.
Mounds don't. But and then there's what else is there? And then there's what do people do? And then there's the granola stuff. You snack on granola. And what else? Like I'm working my way through the.
I like crunchy snack food.
Thank you. You made me forget the whole entire. And then there's Doritos and Lay's potato chips.
Now you're heading in the right direction.
Array of varieties. You know, there's sea salt and vinegar.
Oh, yes.
There's that sour cream and onion. Oh, sour cream and onion.
And now there's ghost pepper. Yes, ghost pepper flavored Chex Mix.
I'm wrapping my mind around this.
There's a problem with this. Ghost peppers don't taste good. They're spicy, but they don't have a nice flavor that goes with them, like a jalapeno.
So what do you classify? Let's take a step back. Let's take a step back.
Just a small step, or like a giant leap?
We're a medium-sized step. You know, we're going to
like one for mankind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to take a step back, and we're going to discuss what is spicy.
Where it makes your mouth and tongue and throat kind of hurt a little.
That's hot. See, there's a difference.
Bingo.
See, spicy, if you flavor something with a variety of seasonings, say your cinnamons, your curries, those are spices. So, you know, you can have, and that's spicy, and that's not going to make you want to go to the hospital.
But those taste good.
Yeah, and there is that.
Yeah.
So, you know, the concept that spicy is something that makes you want to cry in agony. Make sure that your fingers have no cuts on them, because if you get this on your hands, holy crap, someone give me a painkiller. That's not spicy, that's torture.
Okay, so speaking of this Chex Mix, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like Chex Mix because it's like.
It's an Eastern European thing?
No, it's because.
You said it's Czech, though.
No, CHEX. Like the cereal. The breakfast cereal.
Oh, like not Eastern European?
They have rice Chex and corn Chex and wheat Chex.
And
cinnamon toast Chex or something probably.
And there's those people in Eastern Europe, they're Czechs.
Not the Czech, or used to be the Czechoslovakian or the Czech Republic, but Czechs, CHEX.
But is that what they're called?
I think.
I don't know what the leader of their military is.
I don't know. Anyways, Chex Mix. I like it because I can't have trail mix. Because every trail mix that I've ever seen has tree nuts in it, and I can't eat tree nuts. I have an intestinal allergy to them. They make my stomach basically feel like it wants to turn upside down.
There are trail mixes that only have legumes in them, peanuts.
Yes, but that is really, really hard to find.
And that's usually peanuts and M&Ms, so it's just kind of legumes and sugar, and that's really not the best choice. Yeah.
Which is why I look at Chex Mix and I see it like it's like my trail mix. So when I get a Chex Mix, sometimes I add other stuff to it. Sometimes I'll add a bunch more peanuts. I will add sunflower seeds. I will add M&Ms and.
Worcestershire.
Well, sometimes you want to get a little bit of that sweety, crunchy kind of stuff. Like I said, I really like crunch.
Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
And you bake it.
It sounds fantastic. You can't bake M&Ms though.
Yum. Which is why you shouldn't be putting them in there.
But,
I mean, why are you going to ruin it? You see, this goes back to my whole entire discussion I've been having people with this week. Why is it that in certain parts of the United States, you take perfectly good food, let's go fishing, boys. We're going to catch us some fish. We're going to take that fish. What are we going to do? We're going to take that fish home. We're going to skin it, get them scales off of it. Then we're going to stick it in some flour and fry it. It was healthy when you pulled it out of the water. Why must you wrap it in bread and grease?
Well, not every fish tastes the same as other fish. Like
I would hope not.
Like certain catfish, they taste more like mud.
Don't eat them.
Well, if you want to eat them, then you fry them. and then they taste
So
better.
wait, no, they don't taste better. You completely mask the flavor by wrapping it in something and dropping it in grease.
There is one very beautiful fish out there that by itself its fillets are kind of bland, but it holds itself to fried really well, and that's a redfish.
Hey, you know what? There was an interesting conversation we had mere minutes ago about this thing called seasoning,
Spices. Yeah.
which does not necessarily require, what's that word I'm looking for? Frying.
Yes, but we're talking about snack food.
Okay, my bad.
And fish aren't snack food.
Fish
Unless
nuggets.
you're talking about like Swedish fish or fish nuggets. Or unless you're a shark, then I suppose, fish or friends not food, or they're just snacks. But anyways, back to Chex Mix
You can
specifically.
make fish nuggets as a snack.
Sure.
Fish and
Oh,
you,
yeah.
and you bake them and season them, and you can, and then you can pop them
It's
in your
just small fillets. That's all.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like
fillet bites.
fish jerky,
Yes, that's fantastic.
smoked fish.
Have you ever had the squid jerky and stuff like they sell in the vending machines in Japan?
No.
Fantastic.
The only way I like squid is calamari, and unluckily, yes, that is breaded and fried. My bad, but that's the only thing I like breaded and fried.
And that's good too.
That is the
little
only
chewy
thing
when
I
it gets
like.
fried though, because it gets too hot.
But it depends. Oh, if you know what you're doing, no. No. And no.
But anyways, back to the Chex Mix.
Okay.
They have different types of Chex Mix, and then there's different ads that you can put in the Chex Mix to make different types of Chex Mix. Worcestershire sauce, that one.
Yeah, Worcestershire, yes.
We're getting
that
there.
stuff.
I don't use it too often, but it is one of them that you can put in it. You can shake the bag, and you can make it taste different than your regular Chex Mix. Well, Chex thought of a slightly different type, and they said, "Aha! We're gonna do a ghost pepper Chex Mix." Yeah, well, I got it. I ate about half the bag, trying to decide on whether I should continue eating it or not.
Were you crying at that point in time?
No.
Were you sniffling? Was it
I
snotting?
like
was it
hot spices.
Yeah, I know. You. We had the discussion about you and your grandfather, and he would test hot peppers by if the boys were running through the house screaming in agony.
That's the
yes,
one.
I do.
Yeah.
I do recall that.
So my stomach usually is like a rock. I can chew steel or whatever it is I want, and I don't have
like
that
a
kind of
country in the Middle East.
Or it does that weird eyebrow thing, and its name is Dwayne Johnson.
Ah, that rock. Okay, yes. Ah, that.
The people's elbow.
So your stomach drops the people's elbow on food.
Gotcha. It can. But it's like the iron stomach, but it doesn't rest.
So people shoot cannonballs at you?
It could do bam, It
was
gives you the old Emeril Lagasse.
I miss him.
He was on TV the other day, like
Was
a
he?
really young version of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what he didn't do the whole time in his
Bam.
cooking show? That's right, he didn't bam.
Because he wasn't trying to get some hook that would make people go.
You know what he was cooking?
But it's something. Andouille sausage.
Close. There was some sort of meat in it, but it was like these little rolls. He was making snack foods. Yeah, like you go to a restaurant, you look at all their
pizza rolls.
appetizers. They were like taquitos more, not quite pizza rolls.
Okay.
We'll call them the Spanish version of pizza rolls, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But you go to a restaurant, you look at the appetizers, and you
tapas.
go,
He was making tapas.
that's what it was called.
Yes.
Yeah.
Little little small portion. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones. Yeah. And a plate, you arranged them nice, had like a little florally, whatever it is, in the middle of it.
No, that's usually called some sort of vegetable
Garnish,
or
I think.
garnish. Yes.
Yeah.
You can,
I don't know. I didn't see the end where he was eating it or anybody else was eating it. I just saw him cooking them.
But he didn't bam,
No, there was no bam.
so it wasn't legit.
Well, I mean, he was very young. Maybe he wasn't up to bam yet.
He was pre-bam.
Maybe he was more like probably almost there, but not quite.
Kapow. No.
Maybe it was just a M or a or a I don't know. One of those. Maybe not. Like I said, I didn't see all the way to the point where people were eating it, so I didn't see the finished product. Maybe when he set it down, he was like, BAM! Not quite.
Okay.
Maybe he was trying it out just to see how much BAM he would add. I don't know. I never got to that point. But there was no BAM, so he was like, we're gonna add a touch of this. Bam! There's your toaster shakens or whatever.
Kind of like not a barometer, but a barometer.
Ah, barometer.
Wow, the amount of bamness. The level of bamification.
The bamitude.
Yes.
The bameter.
This meal has a lot of bamitude.
Bameters. I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
If he has his own restaurant, which I'm sure he does. He probably has
a
bunch of them. Oh yeah,
I think
there
there's
you
one
go.
in they have them in Vegas. Yeah.
There's probably one in Orlando, and we don't even know it because we can't afford to go
There's
there.
one in Orlando, but we could check. We could ask your friend one day.
I have a friend.
Yeah, you brought him over one day and plugged him in and asked him a bunch of questions.
He's here sitting next to me.
No.
Oh, you mean the Google?
Yeah.
The goggle.
Your home,
the goggle people.
Your mini.
Yes.
You're at the big M&M.
Well, I have the big thing too as well now.
Why?
The goggle home.
The goggle home. I love it when it does that.
What is it doing?
I have no idea. Because it was asleep, and then it will wake up, process stuff, and then go back to sleep.
Huh. Okay, for those of you who didn't see anything, which you shouldn't because this is the podcast, his laptop just mysteriously turned on. It's so weird.
See, the whole entire Invisible Man thing, it's real. And he's using my laptop right now. Yes.
He doesn't appear to be searching for anything.
That we see. Maybe that page is
invisible. Ah. Do you think he has a book face of his own?
Yeah, but that would be invisible too.
Well, do you think his Facebook profile image is blank?
No, it's him.
Is it white? Is it black?
No, it's him.
Is it just invisible?
It's him, but he's
you
invisible.
can't see it.
Exactly.
Maybe he has a really nice backdrop. Like trees or palm trees. Ooh, pines?
That's
Maybe
very
it's a
possible.
beach.
That's very... So somewhere out there's a picture.
So when this guy eats, say snack food, with poppables, have you had those before? The little corn, they're like corn checks, but they're kind of more exploded and they're really crunchy and they're delicious.
You like crunchy, don't you?
I do. I like crunchy.
Okay.
Anyway, so if he's eating Chex Mix or poppables or something crunchy, well, Lay's wavy potato chips, lightly salted.
Lay's Lady potato chips?
Yeah, Lay's Lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never heard of that, but okay.
They're like Lay's wavy, but they're the generic ones that you buy at the cheap store.
Oh, the dollar store brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, they come in
gotcha.
a smaller bag with a lot more air in it.
Ah.
Yeah. So
it looks big, but it's not.
that's what she said.
Yes.
Yes. But oh yes, maybe what I want to know is when the Invisible Man eats, and you see that potato chip or chipotle tip, I suppose is what he's eating now, and he munches down on it, chews it. At what point does that food become invisible?
The second it passes into his face, because you can't see his tongue or his teeth. So
does that work for everything though? Like if he puts it in his mouth, it becomes invisible?
It depends on how invisibility works. So if you're saying that whatever was done to him bends light in such a fashion that we cannot see it bounce off him, because that's the only way we actually detect things, then the second he put the potato chip in his mouth and he closes his mouth, then all detection goes away, because now light's being deflected and the potato chips in his mouth.
So everything that he puts in his mouth mysteriously disappears.
Vanishes off the face of the earth right before your eyes.
So if you were to put your hand in there,
that would be creepy.
Would you see it as
How would you know that you were putting your hand in there, because you can't see it?
Okay, so if he grabbed a hold of your hand with his mouth and munched down on it and got to your wrist.
So you're trying to say he's the invisible Walking Dead, which is even the most horrifying concept ever.
The invisible cannibal, that's the real hero name.
So
would you see the bone?
Invisible Lecter.
Ah, yes, Invisilector.
Invisilector.
So would you see the bone? Would you see like?
You would see the part that's out of his mouth.
Which would be creepy.
Okay, so in his mouth, closed, so wherever
that's what you see on the arm.
That's what you would see.
Would you
if
see
his
what's
mouth
inside of the arm at that point?
No, you wouldn't see what's inside your
arm.
Well,
how would you notice at the end of the arm?
If he bit it off,
no,
he'd be hemorrhaging all over the place.
Just all in his mouth. And
it's gone. It's gone.
Well, what's at this end?
Nothing. You don't know. It's like you stuck your hand in a tunnel, and the tunnel was dark. So your hand's gone, and all you see is where the light's still reflecting.
I was just thinking about using his ability to maybe wrap it around people, and if you could see through them, it would totally replace X-rays with something that's a heck of a lot safer.
Yeah, having things eat people. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really a better.
We could call
we're
it
not gonna irradiate you. Something's gonna eat you, and we'll be able to see your dying moments in some sort of odd fluoroscopic kind of way.
I call it the snacks ray.
You thought this through. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Just now.
Yeah, that is still terrible.
Good enough.
It's a horror show right there. It sounds like a bad movie.
It would be. Imagine if, like, he had a mouth that was like 2 feet wide and he went over half of a person. You'd only see like their waist and legs running around.
So if you convert, and then you do the old Saturday Night Live skit and Land Shark, but Land Shark was invisible, and Land Shark would bite you in half, and you would literally vanish, half of you. Dude, that'd be an awesome horror movie. You know what? It would be one of those sci-fi movies. Not like Sharknado, but different. It would be Invisishark.
Oh, I thought maybe you were going to go along the lines of the movie Teeth. Did you see that one?
No.
The lady with the toothed vagina? Yes, your eyes are getting very big.
No.
Like, what?
That's disturbing.
Yes, it is.
So let's steer away from that topic. So we need to get Sci-Fi Channel to make a show about Man Shark the Invisible. Because he's half man, half shark. But he's invisible. And he would chomp people in half. And you would see somebody like literally standing next to you. And then half of them's gone.
Well, I mean, there is a possibility they made Sharknado.
Exactly.
I
1,
mean,
2, 3, and I can't remember.
I don't know how many there are.
Yeah.
5? The last one, I think, is actually the name of it.
I don't know.
It's about time they stopped making these, or whatever.
Sharknado, the Jim Cantori edition. Yeah, that would be the really bad one. That would be the really bad one.
I might actually watch that one.
Well, that's true, because
it would be a real one.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so snacking.
Yes.
We got to get back on
that.
that.
Shark snacking on the day.
Lisa's
Not
going to
Jim
yell at
Cantor.
Because Lisa will be like, you were supposed to be talking about snack food.
Snack foods.
And then next thing you know, there was Jim Cantor.
Hey, stay on top. Snack food.
Oh, yeah, snack foods. So.
Not eating arms and stuff.
Well, to him,
Zombie
maybe
snack
that was
food.
a snack.
Yeah.
Well,
Shark snack food.
Yeah, filet of man.
Invisible person snack food.
Yeah.
It's people.
Because, and the premise would be
Invisible
eating
actor snack food.
people keeps him invisible. There's something about in his blood, and it makes him, because he accidentally bit some kid, and then and all of a sudden he became partially invisible, and he was like,
I know.
Human blood makes me invisible.
He does an inverted person, so it cancels.
That was another movie. That's a completely different movie.
Oh, that was the wrong one?
Yeah, there was there's some horror Inside Out thing. Yeah, I didn't even watch that. I was like, this premise alone. So somebody in an Inside Out suit. Well, no, I'm not even going to waste my time on that thing. So, yeah.
Inside Out suit. Now I know what to do for Halloween.
What have I done?
Not eat snack foods.
So, snack foods. Once again, really, the Dorito, the Pringle,
Well, my point of the Chex Mix that uses the ghost
Snyder's pretzel.
Those are delicious, by the way.
Yes, they are.
In any flavor, I really, really like the jalapeno one.
I like the sourdough.
Because of the same point, is that
you like fire
add the
in your mouth.
spicy.
Yes, you.
But with the Snyder's pretzels, they don't make it where it's all about only being the hot. Oh, we're gonna burn your mouth. No, they actually make it where it is tasty.
See, we need to get you like blowtorch flavored foods.
Well, blowtorch doesn't taste good.
But it's hot.
That's not the important part. That's why I ate half the bag of the Chex Mix
as opposed to
not
all
the
of it.
whole bag. Yes.
Because if there was flavor in with the hot,
then it would have been
gone.
delicious. I'd still be going, I should have done that.
Can I ask you a dumb question?
I had a feeling it's going to be more than one.
No.
You can ask dumb questions all day long, so I'm used to it.
No. So why did you not, as you're eating your bag of nuclear pain Chex Mix,
Ghost pepper Chex Mix.
like I said, nuclear pain Chex Mix. Why did you not go, you know what? This is hot, but it lacks pizzazz. Maybe I can throw some Worcestershire on this and add flavor to it.
Well, I was giving it the whole time for it to heat up, because when I first put them in my mouth and I had that great crunch, I was like, wow, these have a really good crunch to them. And they have the little pumpernickel pieces.
Oh, I love the little
Those
pumpernickel.
are fantastic.
Yes,
They're extra
I would
crunchy.
like a bag of just the
That's
pumpernickel.
what I want. If they make Chex Mix only in the pumpernickel.
Wait, Gaudettes. Isn't that what it's called? Gaudettes has that snack mix that's got like the really cool wavy
You mean somebody
shape.
has this?
No, they don't have it. It's
Oh.
not purely. But if I could convince them just to do a bag of the pumpernickel, oh god, they're so good.
Oh yeah. Wonder if we get Snyder's to do it and their flavors to it.
Right.
It would be the last snack food that anybody would ever need.
Right.
It would be so
And the cool
crunchy
thing is,
and
it's
delicious
dippable
at the same time.
because they're firm enough and thick
flat,
enough.
and they're yes, they would be the perfect party food. You know who else has the perfect chips as far as for dip and salsa and stuff like that? Aldi.
California Highway Patrol.
Okay. Aldi has these things they call corn rounds. And they are little Corona rounds? No, corn rounds. They're these little corn chips that are circular. And you think, well, that sounds really boring and bland. But I will eat them because A, they're crunchy.
I will eat them
B,
in the bus.
they sound like they're incredibly crunchy when you eat them. They have the right amount of salt. They're not overly salted. And their taste by themselves is one of the best of all corn chips.
But it's corn.
Yes. I know, it's not good for you.
Digest. So, all right, now you know it's
You
time.
might as well be eating roasted styrofoam. I know.
It's
but
time, though.
They're really good.
I've been patient.
Patient
But
with.
It's time now.
You have a patient? I didn't know you were a doctor. Or are you a nurse?
Don't ever say that word near me.
Doctor or nurse?
The first one.
Hello, nurse.
So,
No?
now it's time for me to be me. So far, our discussion of snack foods does not even come anywhere near the realm of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Healthy?
Yes!
Correct.
Why are snack foods necessarily horrible for you?
Because stuff that's bad for you tastes good.
I quit.
Like seriously, look at salad dressing. The salad is what's
quit.
good for you. The salad dressing is not.
That's not true.
Well, for the most part, you buy ranch dressing.
Dash
What's in
of
it?
balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
Tasty and not bad for you.
Yeah, but who's getting that over ranch?
I can't
me
stand
too.
ranch.
I'm not getting ranch either. But most people, they're like, heck yeah, I'm putting buttermilk ranch all over that stuff. And you look at the ingredients, they're going high fructose corn syrup, sugar, and a whole bunch of crap that you cannot pronounce.
Yeah, but if you put it in your Google phone, it'll pronounce it for you.
Hey Google, pronounce my salad dressing ingredients for me. Did your phone just freak out?
Yep.
It did. I'm gonna do that at home with the Google Home.
That's terrible. You broke my phone by
did.
asking it a question. You see?
What
you
is
see?
it?
It's trying to come up with the answer from YouTube.
Oh my God, no.
No.
Hey Google, stop.
Did that work?
Usually works at home for other stuff.
Ooh, I gotta look at that.
All right. So, but the most popular salad dressing is the ranch dressing.
I'm a blue cheese guy.
Okay, well look at your blue cheese at the restaurants or whatever ingredients and you go to the store.
Just give me blue cheese and crumble it over my salad.
Actual blue cheese, fantastic idea.
See?
Then it's good for you and you can taste the salad. You know what I put on my salad?
We're starting to get into the realm of, yes, it is plausible.
What do I put on my salad?
Knowing you,
Yes, knowing me, what do I put on my
a
salad?
big pat of butter.
I should try that someday, but no. It does sound like something I would do, wouldn't it? I mean, not quite a Homer Simpson eat the stick of butter.
Sprinkle a little garlic on that, just fresh garlic.
I was thinking, man, butter and garlic does sound good on just about everything.
Pretty
and
much,
I'm thinking,
man. That's like
what
the meaning
doesn't
of
it
life.
sound good on?
I can't think of a thing.
Probably a chunk of iron. Although that would be the most delicious chunk of iron ever.
I'd lick the butter and garlic off it.
Definitely.
That much.
Hmm.
But snack foods, there are, and granted, their sodium content is a little high, but you can make them yourself. The jerkies.
Well, some of the ones that are actually good for you, they add stuff to them that make it not good for you. Like sunflower seeds.
But you can actually go out there in the universe and find things like there are several companies that manufacture beef sticks in a variety of flavors.
Yeah.
That beef and or bison sticks, but it's usually grass fed and it comes in a variety of flavors like summer sausage,
Some sort of
jalapeno,
yeah.
and they don't add anything to it. I mean, they're largely organic, grass fed, and they if anything, they try to make sure that there's a little excess omega-3 in there, which is good for you.
Yes.
So that's a positive snacking possibility.
Yes, but the majority of them are not. Like if you were to take that regular meat tube is the one that's snap into a Slim Jim.
You can't call out products.
You can though. They're delicious. But they're not good for you.
Look, Slim Jim turns into chewing gum. You're there.
I know. What do I want to chew?
Not good.
Do I want to chew a stick of gum or do I want to chew a Slim Jim? Gosh, guess which one I'm choosing. I will get a Slim Jim knowing that I'm going to chew on it like a stick of gum. I buy them specifically for that. Right with my Red Bull. Or my Monster, or my Bang, or whatever it is. If I know I'm driving 3 hours, guess what I'm doing? Yes, high caffeine content, diuretic, and junk food.
Oh, look.
Your spleen.
There's that sandwich I ate. And oh, look, there's a piece of fruit. Oh, sorry, I'm contemplating my entrails. After that horrible discussion about, guess what?
You eat fruit?
And that's a healthy snack.
What fruit should I eat?
First off, if you want to keep the doctor away, you gotta have an apple today.
No.
Pineapple.
I can't recall the last time I had an apple. Or pineapple.
Pineapple is natural anti-inflammatory.
Okay.
So there's kiwi, there's acai, there's.
I know the last fruits I had. They were cranberries. Although they were dried cranberries, it was actually craisins.
Yeah, but they have sugar on them.
Probably.
No, definitely.
Yeah, probably so.
No, definitely. No, look at your ingredients. Guaranteed there's sugar.
Oh, well, they were good.
Because your cranberry is really tart in its natural state, and most people can't truly stand truly tart. So.
Well, that's why cranberry juice works really good in orange juice.
Did you say cranberry juice? I'm not talking about, no. You mean cranberry juice cocktail. Have you ever had cranberry juice?
Yes.
Real cranberry juice.
Oh, yes.
Pure cranberry juice.
That'll make your mouth want to turn inside out.
Stuff still floating in it.
Yeah.
I actually like it in its natural state. It's
yummy. In the Arab countries, they had these drinks called Rani floats. Yes, Rani, I think is how it was. And they would have actual bits of the fruit in the drink. Like the peach ones were my favorite ones. It was real chunks of peach.
That kind of makes sense, though.
The orange ones, real chunks of orange. Tangerine, real tangerine. Tamarind, real tamarind.
You don't even know what a tamarind is.
I didn't know what a tamarind was. I had no clue till I went overseas.
Tamarinds are absolutely delicious. In fact, every now and then we can actually get them in the stores here.
No.
Yes.
Where? Public.
I've actually had them at. I've actually picked some up at Walmart from time to time when I feel like I'm in a tamarind mood. Yes. They come in a little, the standard green package with the plastic seal and.
Are they like the packaged ones where they came from like the Middle East and then they packaged them in China and then they repackaged them in the smaller packages in China and then they sent them to the U.S.? It is Walmart, so probably.
You do know that tamarinds come from the Caribbean too. They're like right here. You can just get them offshore.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to fly them around the world to get tamarinds, dude.
Yes, but it's okay. They're processing chicken and they're repackaging it in China and sending it back to us because it's cheaper, I guess. I don't know how that works out. Gas is expensive and those ships cost a ton. And then, get it through the Panama Canal. They got to pay a huge chunk to go through that thing. There's like 3-4 locks they got to go through, and they got to pay like $10,000 just to move a ship through it.
You could just fly crab.
There is that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if fly crab tastes the same as tamarind.
The chicken flight. That's.
That laptop is like
It's
ghost.
alive. I'm telling you, man. It has its own personality over there.
You know what, laptop? You're going to another room next time. Bad laptop.
I don't understand why it does that. Because it's certain notifications will make it wake up. And I think it's anything that's a Microsoft specific notification. It goes, oh. Because, you know.
You need to know now.
Current laptops don't really ever shut off. They go into a semi-zombie like sleep mode.
Oh, like the shake weight.
Yes.
When you're done.
Yes. So it goes into a semi-zombie like sleep mode, and it's still waiting for it feedback, and then it'll go, hey, I'm awake now. You got something? Ding.
Cooling spritzer. Here's your cab fare.
Stop it. Stop it.
Going to sleep mode.
Stop it. I am not going to tell you what reference he's making. I am not going down that rabbit hole.
I'll give you
not going. Nope. Don't you do it.
The second
so
one
we're going.
Park?
We're going to. You know they used to make such a great breakfast sausage.
Which?
Park's breakfast sausage. Like little links,
okay,
and you know you put like a little bit of water in the pan, and you'd like kind of parboil them, and then the water, because they would start to release
breakfast foods as a snack food though.
So, okay, now we're getting once again into my realm. So,
what makes it a breakfast food?
What makes it a snack food? A snack food is something that you eat in between meals. What says you can't snack on deviled eggs or hard-boiled eggs?
You can.
I mean, but that's a breakfast food, is it not?
Sure. I don't know if I would get a poached egg for afternoon snack.
Why not? Yummy and nutritionally dense and protein. I mean, what do you want?
Well, it's good for you. It's just not something I would think of. I would be,
But that's the thing.
My mid-afternoon day is done. I'm starting to wind down from whatever it is my afternoon activities were, which is probably fishing. You're right. And then I didn't catch anything, so I'm depleted on water because I've been sweating, and my body is probably craving additional salt because I've been sweating.
So you're going to go straight for the Lay's potato chips?
Or we're probably not Lay's, but I mean,
they
do have ones that are crunchy, but usually Lay's just isn't crunchy enough.
Poach your egg and then sprinkle a little pink Himalayan salt on that bad boy.
But only the salt would be crunchy. I mean, unless I eat the shell. The shells are crunchy. In survival school, they teach you to eat the shell. The shell, though, man, if I eat the shell, it makes me feel like I want to vomit. It reminds me of, like, chalk. Like sharp chalk that really wants to cut the roof of your mouth.
It is calcium, yeah.
Like Fruit Loops, when they haven't been in the milk long enough yet, and you're like, I gotta eat it.
Why are you eating Fruit Loops?
Because breakfast cereals can be snacks, too.
1.
2.
Breakfast cereals should be banned because they're all over-processed, high fructose corn syrup garbage largely.
Oh, I thought you were going to say delicious. Like Trick cereal? Golden grams? Oh, yeah. Boy, that's the dessert of the morning.
The obesity meter in the United States is doing this and going up slowly over time.
When is the best time, if you're going to eat something that is high in sugar and bad for you, when is the best time for you to eat it?
Chase it with a cup of coffee and you call that bad boy pre-workout.
That's right. Breakfast.
No.
That's my breakfast.
But that doesn't mean your workout happens at that time of day.
Well, what if...
You perhaps, but that doesn't mean everyone.
Okay, I was going to say, what if I'm in the gym for like 8 hours that day?
Then you need a Fruit Loop
snack.
IV drip.
Yes, I need beef protein. I need creatine, a whole lot of water, at least 25 bathroom breaks.
Catheter, man. Just save yourself the trouble.
It gets in the way
Straight
of the
catheter.
weights.
No, hey, we could go all diaper.
No. Because then it'll crunch when you're doing squats. What if it leaks when you're doing
change
squats?
that. You change it. You just take it. It should quarter your bathroom break. So instead of 25, 6. Think about it.
Can you imagine me carrying in a 6-pack of diapers to the men's locker room and going, All right, guys, I'm really pressing hard today, so
I'm gonna be here all day. I'm gonna be here all day.
Put it on. We're going all astronaut today.
There you go.
No.
We're gonna work our way to 2 tons in squats, 5 pounds at a time, starting with just the bar.
Well, the squat bar is 55 pounds itself.
Yeah, but 2 tons. It's gonna take you a minute to get there.
Oh, you know what? It could be hack squats. We can start with 5s.
That's true.
Yeah. We could start with nothing. Your water bottle. That's what I usually encourage people to warm up on the hack squats. Is
The water bottle.
Get your body prepared for battle. And if you're not hydrated, you will be soon. Yes.
Oh Lord, but what I'm saying is, we frame the concept of meals. You know, breakfast is bacon and sausage and pancakes and waffles and breakfast cereals.
Yes, there's the traditional breakfast, second breakfast.
But who said that that's
mid-morning lunch, second lunch, afternoon
Gandalf
tea.
is in here.
Oh.
Oh my Lord. But what said what
You don't have second breakfast?
What says you to open the fridge? I see
Beer.
about 8 ounces of steak left, and let's see.
There was only 8 ounces of steak left. I had already eaten it. My self-control. I know. When it's steak.
Okay, but my point is,
there would be if it was like pork or chicken or
breakfast.
fish or
Break the word up. It's breakfast. It's
Right.
that first
Because you
meal
fasted
you
on it.
have over that overnight fast.
But I don't fast overnight. You know why? Because I take casein before bed. My snack before bed is casein.
Slow digesting
Slow
protein,
digesting
which
protein.
sits in your bloodstream while your body does its repair process. Brilliant, very awesome. But I'm talking about average person. Average.
Oh, does it even count as a snack food though?
Casein?
Yeah. I mean, it's right before bed.
It's a,
Would it be a pre-sleep meal?
like pre-workout, pre-sleep out,
Pre-sleep meal.
PSM.
We're trying to make something out of it. That's
Yeah,
not.
we're gonna
It's just casein. It is what it is. We'll go with that. It's not a snack. It's a
It's a supplement to
Yeah.
add to the protein
There we
content
go.
of your system so that you can actually continue to grow muscle overnight, or at least not get into a catabolic state. Yes.
Yes. There's no mass scavenging.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because, you know, Pete wants a big mass. And,
It's what you need at church. If you're Catholic, I suppose.
well, that's not necessarily true. You could be Greek Orthodox. They do big
I
mass.
suppose the Satanists, they do black mass. So maybe that.
Why has it got to be black?
I think that's just what they call it.
I'm offended for you know, all. I'm offended now.
Are you?
I don't know. So let's move on. So, but my point is, people don't. You can't. Food is food.
Okay.
What time of day you eat it is what time of day you eat it.
But when it's not in that set meal time, would it be considered a snack, no matter what it is?
Yes.
So the time is what matters for the meal, not what the meal is.
Correct.
So
I could snack
when
on steak.
the bodybuilding diet says that you're supposed to eat 6 small meals throughout the day, it's breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner snack.
Fine, you can call them whatever you want to, but that doesn't mean that breakfast must consist of eggs and bacon and breakfast can consist of half a chicken if you want it to. I mean, there is no limitation. That, you know, the point is,
Publix rotisserie chicken sounds
snack could be 2 cups of Brussels sprouts and 4 chicken thighs.
and a handful of pork rinds. They're crunchy. Yeah.
Fine, and a handful of pork rinds because they're crunchy.
Yeah.
But notice it's not. The traditional concept of snack is.
Now there's some snacks out
Fruit
there that
roll-ups.
they say that are like they're people on diets. These are what you serve for snacks, like those styrofoam things, rice cakes.
Wow, you just called rice cakes those styrofoam things.
You know what though? I like them.
I love the Quaker Quaker chocolate rice cake.
Have you had the apple cinnamon one?
Yes, have you had the caramel one?
Oh,
You know, you get like one caramel and one apple cinnamon, and
But
you put them on top of each other,
if
and
we
you
look-
eat it.
If we look at the ingredients,
It's a
though,
caramel apple flipping rice cake.
Yeah. When we look at the ingredients, though, we're going, wait a minute, where's the rice cake in these ingredients?
Yeah, which is why I don't eat them.
Yeah.
But they are. But that's the
Yeah,
point.
so
You know,
good.
yes, things are flavorful, things are tasty, but they're not necessarily what your body needs. Look, every
Can we
day.
take the perfect donut ingredients from the
So the pork donut.
yes, the pork donut.
The pork. I
perfect
love the pork donut.
ingredients,
Yeah.
And put it between two
Rice cakes.
caramel rice cakes.
I think we've just created nirvana.
I think we created a monster.
That would be terrible for
I'm
us.
not sure my jaw opens enough for 2 rice cakes. The dentist they don't like me, but it's not because my teeth are fine, and my insurance is great, so they're cool with that. But my mouth doesn't open real far, and I think it's just because of boxing and stuff, and it just doesn't do it.
What jacks are for.
Put a hydraulic jack in there. Yeah.
That'll get you, and they won't have to worry about telling you to keep your mouth open because now it's pried open and it's and so they're like,
They're gonna put a grease gun in there and start hitting my fittings.
drop that light in there. Oh crap! Bring the cement truck.
Wait.
Pour some filling in there. There we go. Yeah. Oh,
He says
crap.
he likes crunchy food, right?
That's
Next
too
to
much.
those rocks.
Jackhammer.
Is that a jalapeno Cheeto? Jalapeno Cheetos. Have you had those?
No.
Now there is the Cheetos. Everybody knows the Cheetos, and there's the Cheeto Puffs.
And you shouldn't be eating those anyway.
No, of course not. But since we're on the unhealthy demon snack food, there's also the fire hot or whatever it is.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Flamin'
It's
Hot,
the red.
that's
It's
what
the
it is.
red Cheeto.
They're okay, but there's another Cheeto, and it's
There's
called
one
the
it's
jalapeno cheddar.
Is that the one they don't tell us about? Is that the
That's the
step brother
one-
Cheeto, the red-headed step Cheeto?
That's the one that they don't need to advertise because they can't keep up with demand.
It's that good.
Oh man! And once you've had one, you'd be like, hey, you know what? Decided I'm being fat.
Wow.
If there was an unlimited supply of jalapeno Cheetos, I would dive into it like Scrooge McDuck into his coin.
That's terrible.
All right.
That is just flat out terrible.
I would fill a swimming pool with it and swim naked and eat them.
Ew.
No, I probably wouldn't be naked now that I think about it.
Some sort of encounter suit or something. No.
I would, you know what? No, I think I'd probably want to have like a full wetsuit. I just wouldn't want my hair getting into it either. No, I don't think I'd be able to dive into it like Scrooge McDuck, because then I wouldn't be able to eat it.
No, you just need.
Wow, I backtracked a whole real long direction in that one. I would need a funnel.
Yeah, I was about to say. You remember
This
when you
boy.
used to go like the UPS store and they had that popcorn gun, the
Yes.
big bag above it. So you just your mouth and you'd open and it would drop and you'd be like.
You remember when the banks had those tubes?
They still
And you
have
put
them.
the thing in it.
They still have them.
Some of them.
You don't go to banks, I take it, but yeah, they still have them. You do everything
No, I do it
electronically.
all online
Yeah,
now, yeah.
I figured that. Yeah.
Okay, so you know how like banks have those tubes?
Yeah.
Imagine you're the teller at the other end and you're receiving it and it opens up.
You just described something that should have been in one of our previous episodes.
Jalapeno Cheetos.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Wait, which previous episode are you talking about?
Things that sound like things that they shouldn't sound like.
Yes, things that sound dirty but aren't. You're right. Boy, that would have been a good one.
That would have been a perfect one
That's
for that
what
episode.
she said.
Yeah.
Full. That would have been the right load.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's coming in too fast.
Oh, stop it. We got an episode for that. It's in the past, not in the present.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Old meter maid. Mega maid.
But okay, so as we're running out of insanity time here, but the point is, snack does not necessarily mean something that's horrible for you.
No,
Snack can be good.
It could be.
You can get your own little dehydrator, make yourself your own jerky at home, flavoring it the way you want.
That is a fantastic idea. Why haven't I done that?
You're kidding me. You never thought of that?
Me making my own jerky when it's as easy as going down to the 7-Eleven and buying a bag full of it? No, I haven't.
A bag full of it that's full of what?
Meat?
And?
Probably some other bad stuff that's not good for you.
Thank you! Look, this. I'll put it to you this way.
MSG and salt.
Take one, dip it in water and let it soak for a while, take it out, dehydrate it, and see how much salt you get left. One. Not even a bag full.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could say, yeah, I'll do that, but honestly, if I get a bag full of,
You're gonna eat
I'm gonna
them.
eat it.
Yeah. It'd be like the ocean washed up in the container. It's terrible. It's sodium.
I know.
Massive amounts of sodium.
I know. I eat sunflower seeds though, with the shell still on.
You can get them without the shelled without the salt.
Yeah, but when I go to 7-Eleven.
First off, I see a problem here.
Ranch ones.
Obviously, when you go to 7-Eleven, you're getting bad stuff. So the
I'm
habit
not buying
would
the Slurpee.
the habit would be don't go to 7-Eleven.
Although their
right
Slurpees are
there.
delicious. My son loves them too. I don't blame him.
Sigh. I'm trying to help. I really am.
You remember on Austin Powers?
I never watched those.
Really?
No, yeah, I'm not.
There's a guy that says, "I'm fat because I eat. I eat because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy because I'm fat."
Isn't it a vicious cycle?
It's a vicious cycle. I think that's what he calls it. And why do I give it the Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't know, because it was
voice to it?
supposed to be Scottish.
Yeah.
Because I think I know the character you're talking about. I've seen the
Yes,
occasional trailer. And isn't
I
that
don't
the
know
guy
if we're
that
even
said, get
allowed
in
to
my
say his
belly
name.
or something?
Yeah, he looks at the little guy. That's the little person? Is that what they
Yeah,
call
we
him?
can't, we're not going down this road again. Because,
Yeah.
you robots are not politically correct. And I can't, the algorithm, I haven't tweaked it enough yet.
You haven't tweaked it enough? Is that what I heard?
Obviously, you're still doing inappropriate things, so I'm trying to teach you, and you're not learning fast enough. Your AI sucks.
now my sleep apnea is what's causing me to learn slow. And you know what? That's what I can blame the extra weight on. Not the snack food.
You probably have sleep apnea because each peck weighs so much it's crushing your lungs.
I sleep on my side though. It's crushing my arms. That's probably why I wake up with one of them numb. The arms.
Well, because that one peck falls over and crushes it flat.
Probably what happens. Yeah.
Oh man,
Just above the bicep.
You can't even tell where your bicep ends and you're Captain Body Armor. That's what we should just call you. Captain Body Armor. That was appropriate right there.
No.
Grapes are a great snack.
Yes, like raisins.
No.
The same thing. But that's why I stopped eating Raisin Bran. Because they put so much sugar on those raisins in the Raisin Bran.
But no, I said grapes. You went straight from grapes to the candy form.
Yeah, but they just dehydrate grapes to make raisins, right?
So you suck the water out and you intensify the sugar. Raisin is not the same as a grape. There's a lot more. Dried fruit, sugary dried fruit.
So when you take the water out, it's not as good for you, even if you're drinking water?
It increases the sugar content. It's as opposed to it going, my glycemic index is here. It goes, oh, dehydrate me. My glycemic index is here.
Oh, probably because when you eat raisins, you're eating like 1,000 grapes as opposed to like
one raisin
20.
is kind of like 1,000 grapes.
Well, no, a handful of raisins is about 1,000 grapes, where the entire bushel is like 1,000 grapes, and you would never eat that many because.
Why not? I'd eat 1,000 grapes in a heartbeat. Especially the red ones when they're good and crisp. Oh, man.
Have you had the cotton candy grapes?
I don't want some genetically engineered grape.
You know what? I thought it was a genetically engineered thing too. It's not. Apparently, it grown in California at only this one area, and it happens to be that they grow like that because of whatever it is, the way the soil is in that area. Apparently, they're not genetically modified. I know the look on your face says, no way, I don't believe it. Now,
okay,
Peter.
I'm gonna ask you a dumb question because I'm really good at that. So, how do you think you get the variety of grapes that you get to grow here? Genetic modification.
I don't know. They get potatoes to grow in the desert without any water, and I thought that was the potatoes will grow anywhere as long as there's water was the thing. But now they're like, yeah, it'll grow anywhere with anything, even if there isn't water. So I don't think they're potatoes anymore.
I'm not sure that was a naturally occurring potato.
But the people that were starving, now they can look at those potatoes that aren't quite potatoes, and they have something to look forward to as they're growing.
The question is, in a generation, what is the not potato going to do to their DNA?
I don't know, but at least they'll have another generation instead of starving to death. I suppose that's the positive side.
So that's kind of like, hey, we've come up with this stuff called thalidomide that doesn't make you nauseous, but your children are going to be really jacked up.
Yeah, there is that. Hey, remember when they used to put mercurochrome on the cuts? Boy, that was a great idea. Until they learned later that it twists your brainstem. Yeah, see, I must have had plenty of mercurochrome as a kid. That's why my brainstem is twisted.
It's a learning process, but luckily the learning process of man trying to outsmart nature usually jacks man up pretty bad.
Yeah, when man tries to outsmart nature is exactly how we end up with some delicious snack food too. Yeah. You know what? A lot of stuff out there that says it's jalapeno flavored probably has no jalapeno in it.
No, it's lab jalapeno flavor. So we mix a little
it's
of this
jalapolymer.
stuff, and we mix a little of that stuff, and look, it almost tastes like jalapeno. So we thought it'd be a few spritzes of WD-40, and it tastes just like jalapeno.
That's why I like when stuff like, it says it's coconut water, but it's only 10% of it, and the rest is artificial sources.
No, the rest of it could just be water.
Or it could be all artificial sources. We don't know. Like it says, artificial stuff.
We slam this atom together and that atom together, we get something that tastes like coconut.
No. It's an Adam and an Eve. You can't have an atom and an atom.
It's the 21st century. Yes, you can.
Oh,
so you
okay.
super collide them, and you get this liquid that tastes just like coconut water, but isn't.
Ah, okay.
And it will only unravel your DNA by the time you're 65.
Did they call the second Adam Steve?
No, they call it Black Adam. Gosh, Shazam.
Isn't that Shazam? A comic book character. Shazam.
That has nothing to do with snacks, unless you read comic books while you.
But there's a Shazam snack, isn't there?
There is?
I don't know, but there should be.
What you yell Shazam at it and it turns into something flavorful?
The dark ones in there are the Black Adams.
Different colored lightning bolts in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
The yellow ones are the corn ones, which are bad for you because it's GMO and you can't digest it anyway.
Well, that's what enemas were made for, to remove the corn.
And the black ones are cacao. So you got some naturally occurring goodness and corn.
Chocolate corn just doesn't sound right.
Halloween, Indian corn, man. Think about that. Now that's a great snack, not. But man, it was tasty. It was really tasty. Back in the day when we were little, that stuff was awesome.
Yeah, candy corn of any form is never.
See, I didn't like the traditional one because that was too sweet. But the Indian corn had that little hint of chocolate that kind of cut the obnoxious sweet candy corniness of it.
How come corn with chocolate just doesn't really work?
That's not true. Didn't you ever get those snack bags when you want to talk about snacking of the popcorn and then they drizzle it with white chocolate and dark and a little caramel and then they throw extra salt on it because God knows they want you to die?
It's okay. But if you do rice in your chocolate, you have a crunchy chocolate. I'm all about that crunch.
I think Nestle's did that before you were born, dude. That's old school. You gotta come with something better than that. You gotta come with something better than that.
Yes.
So you take an entire rice cake and you coat it in chocolate. Now you got some
Yeah,
stuff.
that's probably good too.
Yeah. You see.
That's crunchy.
Yeah, it's crunchy. And chocolatey.
All right. With that, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, complaints, or gripes about anything that we said here,
I'm sorry, Lisa. I tried.
and likely you do, send us an email at notrobotsquestions@gmail.com.
It's alive.
It's alive.
It's alive.
This laptop, I swear. You know what I think it was trying to do? Send us an email.
Oh, see? It listened to you. It followed instructions.
It responded. It sent an email.
It followed instructions.
What?
It's the notifications.
Oh boy.
Not exchange, Outlook's running.
You know we still have yet to receive a voice hate mail?
Can somebody send us a voice hate mail so that this man feels happy, please? I'm begging.
Anchor.fm/not-robots. I want to be able
Lisa,
to play
own
it.
this one.
I want to be able to play it.
Jeremy, if you're still out there, send us a voice hate mail. Something. Just call Pete and say something rude. I don't know.
You're not calling me. It's not a phone. It's like an answering machine.
Same thing. Do what he says.
Yes. Oh, I want one that's like, oh, you guys, you know, I don't know, something. You're not good. You're as bad as licorice or whatever. Some people don't like licorice for snacks or candy.
So remember, ladies and gentlemen, when you're out there, snacks are not necessarily the garbage you pick up at 7-Eleven. I mean, the things you pick up at 7-Eleven. You can actually have healthy snacks that are good for you and support your nutritional content of the day.
I want low sodium sunflower seeds.
So just
With
go
the shell.
no. Why do you need the shell? Because
Because
you gotta spit the shells all over the place.
it's not just a
creating
snack.
pollution.
It's not just a snack.
It's a workout.
It's a snacktivity.
I'm done. I'm just done.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Deuces.
Not robots out.
It's an activity, he says. This man needs help.
Oh, yeah.
He needed that.
Oh, good old creaky chairs. I hope that comes through again.
The creaking?
Yeah, the creaking is good. Ooh, I can control the creaking.
Oh Lord, we're in trouble now. And I'm gonna have the whining mark. Don't forget to send me the pictures. Okay, fine.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
I'll send her. I'll even send her all the videos of her falling over too. So.
Ooh, did you get a video of the Turkish drop?
Nope.
Oh. I still don't know what that is, but I want to know what that is.
It's a Turkish drop, man.
I don't know what that is, but I want to know what that is.
It's a Turkish drop.
Oh, you have a yoga instructor now. Do you have
Do I have yogurt?
yogurt
No, I don't.
instruction?
I don't do Greek yogurt.
Do you? When do your classes start so I can start telling people about them?
Monday, she's running a class at 6:30.
Mm.
Actually, there's an invite out from the Lifestyle Innovations page, so anybody just point them there and yogurt with Missy.
Is it strawberry yogurt?
She's strawberry blonde, so I guess.
Is it fruity yogurt?
I
Hot
don't know-
yogurt?
I don't know if
Cold
she's
yogurt.
heterosexual or homosexual, so I don't know if she's fruity.
I mean, like peach yogurt.
She could probably wear a peach-colored outfit. Sure, I don't know what she
Peach
has.
yogurt pants. That sounds like a snack.
Oh, that was turbo.
Yeah, turbo.
Turbo. Did
Yeah.
they send all of them? Dang, man. When this thing actually works.
Alright, let me turn this thing off. Oi.
Pete's weird.
Yes.